Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am talking to you about finding your perfect skincare. I found mine. I'm so excited. Okay, so first things first, this video is sponsored, but all opinions and words are my own. I wanted to talk to you guys about a new company called Beauty by Design. I'm not sure if you've heard of it yet or not. They reached out to me and I am so happy to be part of kind of their launch, definitely introducing the brand to the public, and I wanted to tell you guys about it because it has made shopping for skincare so much easier. It has taken the headache out of all the homework, all the ingredients list scouring, everything. So let me explain to you the concept and then I'll kind of tell you what I got, what I like, how it works, that kind of thing. So basically Beauty by Design is been created by Sephora executives, derm store executives, Nordstrom executives, all these people that have worked in the cosmetic industry that have the experience but said, you know what, the market is missing a niche, and that is finding something that actually works for an individual. I know this because as a mature skin with rosacea, that's sensitive, that's prone to breakout, that yeah, like I feel like I often walk into Sephora, Ulta, Walgreens, wherever there might be a expert, and I know more about the ingredients and the products because of all the homework I've done, because of all the legwork I've done. And I oftentimes just don't get the help that I need. And then they want to guide me towards a particular brand, or that brand really only has like 2 serums. And you're like, no thanks. You know what I mean? And then you've got both, you're fighting with your torn over ingredients or your torn over price. So Beauty by Design, what it is you go on their website, you fill out your profile, you basically get an esthetician assigned to you. So your esthetician will text with you. You will take a selfie. Yeah, you take a selfie. You send it to her or him, I'm sure. They will go through your profile, your selfie. Selfie is good just to kind of show tone, you know, visible breakout, wrinkles, discoloration, that kind of thing. Then you will receive what's called a skinscription, which is like a prescription for your skin. And I have my skinscription here from Hillary. Were 3 items: cleanser, serum, and moisturizer. And she matched me with vegan formulations. I told her no fragrance. I told her no alcohol, denatured alcohol. And I told her about my whole like, with botanicals, right? So I received this is what they look like. The packaging is pretty minimal, which is awesome because you're not paying for something fancy you don't need. So this is my cleanser. This is Purify number 174. This is to nourish and soften my skin. This is probably my favorite product right here. This is the Hydrate number 396. This is a firming moisturizer. This is 1.7 ounces. It has botanical ingredients that I'm okay with. It is really, it's a moisturizer that's like basic, but it has so much more. It's firming, it helps with discoloration. This is my serum. This is firming. This is Treat number 599. it's also comforting. So it doesn't have anything in here that is going to upset my skin. So this was my initial Skinscription right here, these 3. And I went through them with her back and forth, like, okay, I want this, I want that, no, not that. She was asking me about, do I use a retinol product? I'm like, not really, but I have a glycolic product I really like, so I'm kind of good in that department. And so she's like, okay, I just want to make sure you're exfoliating. We talked about peptides and collagen and all kinds of stuff. And so then she was like, what are you using to clean your skin? You know, that kind of thing. And so I was explaining to her, and then she was explaining to me how this has enzymes and this is helping with any kind of sebum, dead skin, makeup. This has bilberry and sugarcane and a whole bunch of other stuff that you probably haven't heard before, but are in the Beauty by Design catalog of ingredients. The cool thing, I feel like I keep coming up with the cool thing. The great thing about this brand is not only is it you are one-on-one guided to the products that work for you. They don't just have 3 cleansers. They don't just have like 2 moisturizers or 1 eye cream. They have hundreds of SKUs, you know what I mean, in the retail world. So they have a multitude of products in each category to match you up with, and they're building more and more. So they're constantly coming up with formulations. So the formulations aren't necessarily personalized. You're not getting something that's custom mixed, but the products are matched to you based on your needs. And there is a plethora to choose from. So you can't go on their website and just scroll through and shop each product. It doesn't work that way. You do need to go through your esthetician. But the point is, your esthetician is taking care of all that work, all that homework and legwork for you. So back to my products. Okay, so the treat number 599 is the serum. That's full of peptides. It's got squalane, aloe vera, palmitoyl, tetrapeptide 7. Yes. And then my favorite, this hydrating moisturizer, is got algae extract, which I think we're starting to hear more and more about the benefits of algae. And it has like, I don't know, 11 peptides in it. So yes, I love it. And you can always, when you get your Skinscription, you can either email your esthetician back, you can text her back. It's so nice to have such accessibility. This isn't just a customer service department. This is like, this literally is having an esthetician in your pocket. It really is. Let's talk about something kind of funny. I had my products, I was using them, I was very pleased with them. I'm plugging along, and then I'm like, you guys, I text Hillary and I'm like, I want an eye cream and a sunscreen. And so she goes through, she figures out what I like, and I got an eye cream and a sunscreen. And I bought these, people. I bought them because I was so excited about the brand and the product. So I was just like a regular customer for this. Everything is shipped so efficiently. They package it up. I got it within days. They reply back with your order. They just have magic elves working down there in LA. So I have treat number 554 is my sunscreen. This is SPF. This is a mineral sunscreen. It is, I love that the packaging is in containers that are airless, that are, so light doesn't get through, you know, all that stuff. Because packaging is important to preserve ingredients, especially any active ingredients, effective ingredients. You know how that works. So this is my sunscreen I've been using lately, and I really enjoy it. It is full spectrum, and yeah. So then this is my eye cream, and this just comes in a pump, ½ ounce. I feel like this is one of the most luxurious, like generous eye creams I've used. It is so moisturizing. It's so emollient, and it does everything from like my dryness to dark circles to puffiness. It really helps with everything. Let me read for you. So this is the Rejuvenate and Restore Eye Treatment. It has the shea butter, the grapeseed oil, which we all like. It is full of peptides. It's full of seaweed. Well, I know that sounds weird. It's full of seaweed. It's got aloe. It has wild yam. Hi, what is wild yam? I don't know, but it's good, and it's in here, and it's working because I feel like my eye area is moisturized, it's brighter, it's great. I have a discount code, so Frugalistablog, I will put it down below, but that code gets you 20% off your first order. The reason I am so pleased about this brand, about this type of skincare, is because as a rosacea sufferer, which you have messaged me with your stories of painful rosacea breakouts, I know what it's like. I know what it's like where your skin hurts, it burns, you've used something that other YouTubers rave about and they never bothered to look at ingredients. It probably was chock full of perfumes or denatured alcohol, and you got it and you were hoping it would work for you, and it does not work for you. In fact, it probably might have even made everything worse. So if you're like me, you have your ingredient dictionary on one tab and you have your products that you're kind of shopping through, you know, your usual websites, etc. And you're having to look at every ingredient in the list and then reference back to your ingredient dictionary and make sure everything is shipshape for what you can use. And then if you come across some brands, they don't even list their ingredients on a website. And so if you don't have the ability to look at packaging in person with an ingredient list, you're like, I don't know if I can use this. And then of course you're worried about like, can I return it, etc. So this really eliminates all of that. I went through TSA, my last trip I took with the family, and TSA, I just had my bottle of the Blue Lizard sunscreen because I can use that on my face, the family can use it on their body. It wasn't a big bottle. I thought, oh, perfect. This way I can just pack this, it's one and done, right? I didn't take this, it was so dumb. So I'm going through TSA and the agent searches my stuff, which is kind of like so nerve-wracking because you're thinking, I don't have anything in here. Like, what is she looking for? What? And you just start feeling guilty when there's really nothing to feel guilty about. And she pulls out my bottle of sunscreen and she's like, this is not regulation size. And I'm like, ah, dang it. Yeah, it was not 3.4 ounces. It was like 5 ounces. Funny enough, both Emma and James had things that were like 4 and 5 ounces in their bags that they didn't think about either. And what line or agent that had them scanning didn't even bother. Emma's like, oh, my setting spray went through. And I'm just like, ah, there goes my sunscreen. She's like, I'm going to have to take this because this isn't regulation. And I'm just like, oh shoot, oh, I'm so sorry. And so then there I am in Anaheim during a heat wave where it's 100 degrees. I have no sunscreen. So first thing I do is I go to Walgreens, and I'm standing in Walgreens and I've got my ingredient dictionary on my phone, and I'm like looking through the sunscreen department, and I'm standing there forever, and this poor sales associate comes over, and she was just the sweetest thing, and she's this young girl, and she's like, can I help you with anything? And I'm like, well, you know, I'm just shopping for sunscreen. Mine was confiscated by TSA, and I can only use certain ingredients, and yeah, so what about this one? And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't know anything about that, you know? And I'm just like, So I'm standing there forever just going through my Beautypedia, my ingredient dictionary, you know, like everything I do to just cross-reference all the different, you know, what's in sunscreens, and I can't use some of those mainstream brands on my face. And so anyhow, I took care of it. What I should have done was I should have texted Hillary and I should have had her FedEx to me my sunscreen. But that's okay. Next time I'm packing it. But this wasn't big enough for the families everywhere. Anyway, you guys get it, right? You get what I was going through. I just wanted to explain how easy this is, affordable. The price point is sort of, you know, like an Olay cream can be $30 and a Dior cream can be $75. So you're looking at, you can choose either price point. You can narrow it down to, if you want something a little more higher end, you want something a little more on the higher end drugstore price point, they have it. I've got my discount code. Everything is so accessible. It's efficient. It will make your life easier. If you don't like something, you can return it. All the products are paraben-free, phthalate, sulfate, fragrance-free. There's no formaldehyde, there's no animal-derived ingredients, and there's no animal testing. I wanted to share this with you because I just feel like, as a woman who is short on time when it comes to my family and trying to get everything done in a day, I am very picky. I have a very narrow window of products that I can use, and they have a system that works for me to find what I need. There you go. That is my review of Beauty by Design. I have everything to give you for information below in the description box. I have a discount code. What else? So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If this sounds like something you're really curious about, like I said, $15 is the 4-year Skinscription, which is completely applicable towards your purchase. And then I have a discount code for you. I am really happy about this company, and I hope that it sounds really cool for you. I hope that you are excited about this as I am, and I hope that it helps you as much as it has helped me. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please click that notification button, and I will see you next time. Bye.